What's up, Brandon Smitley here, BrandonSmitley.com, Brandon Training Log video with commentary, Week 6, Day 3, dynamic effort lower day that's not so dynamic. As you know, Saturday and Sunday was a deload week. I opted not to film anything. It just, I was feeling kind of beat up, to be honest. I think it was a good time for a little bit of a break, a little bit of a deload, to get away from some of the heavier weights. Kind of just went through the motions, worked on helping my guys. They actually have a meet the weekend after mine. I technically not even the weekend after mine, considering I compete on a Monday, so it's really like 6 days after mine. There was nothing really exciting to report on. So if you want to see these training logs, or over to Elitefts if you want to read about them, but if not, totally understand. So got back to filming for this day. This basically is starting in the peaking block. I guess you could really say it starts good on Saturday, but this is kind of like almost like a feeder session, I guess you could call it. My speed work was done with straight weight, only 6 doubles, and I added 20 pounds every 2 sets. So just went 205, 225, 245, each for 2 sets of 2 reps, about 45 seconds rest in between. Pretty easy. Obviously saw the bar flying off my back. That's the way it's designed to be. My thought process here with this is that, considering it's basically a deload week, but I'm not really deloading in terms of intensity. The idea is just kind of give my shoulders as much of a break as possible, because from this point on, essentially it's going to be nothing but straight bar work. So just didn't want to have a squat bar on my back, to be honest. So I just went with the yoke bar. I suck with it anyways, so but then worked up to my heavy set of 6 after those speed doubles. Knocked out 395 for 6. That is a massive PR for me. My best with that weight was 3 previously. My best ever single with that bar is 4 plays, which is 425. So to be 30 pounds off that, hitting a set of 6, and I think I probably could have squeezed out 8 if I really would have wanted it. That makes me feel really good about where my squat is at currently, going into Saturday and just in general the meet. Deadlifts, so it was a heavier deadlift day. 430 for a triple, 450 for 2 doubles. Essentially, those are right around last warm-up numbers, give or take. In the warm-up room, they looked like it. They moved really well. I was a little worried about how my deadlift would feel, because I know the weights are getting heavier. And I don't know, my deadlifting over the off-season just was not all that great, I guess. It was consistent, but it took me a little bit of time to get back and figure things out. So it's still looking good. I thought 450 looked really, really smooth. I think I'm doing a better job of setting my lats and keeping the bar in close, and then also getting my glutes through as soon as I reach that knee level. Then you probably saw there was also some deficit deadlifts against chains. I've been doing that the whole meet prep cycle. This week I went with 405. 2 weeks ago I did 395, and I hope to get, I think 6 is what I was aiming for. 6 or 8, I can't remember. But whatever I was gunning for, I didn't get it. And so this week I basically decided, you know what, I'm going to put 10 more pounds on the bar, and I'm just going to try to just match what I did 2 weeks ago in terms of reps. So took 405 and got 5 reps that tied the amount of reps I got with 395 2 weeks prior. But I thought these 5 looked drastically cleaner, just smoother. There was better speed, better lockout. My glutes were firing better. So I think just overall it was just an entirely better set, an entirely better day. Maybe that's coming off the deload a little bit, I don't know. But it was definitely a PR for me. So I'm not going to worry about all that much. It shows that I do have the ability to get those hips through under the weights that I need to when I'm in that position, because that's where I have issues. Accessory work was kept pretty light. Just some glute hams, reverse hypers, and some abs. That stuff's going to have to be, things are going to be dwindling away a little bit, almost session by session, week by week. But I think that week off did me a lot of, or not week off, the weekend off did me a lot of good. My body's feeling drastically better than I did over the weekend. I think I just had accumulated a lot of fatigue, which was the goal, and then taking that weekend to getting plenty of rest and food, I think really helped me in the long term. So Some speed bench work on Thursday. Just that's really not going to be anything different than it normally is. I think going to use the Swiss bar on that day though, to continue to give my shoulders just a little bit of rest. And then make a really hard push starting on Saturday. So big weights to be coming. Really excited to see how the peaking block goes. And if you got any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section. Thanks for checking in. Keep my stuff over at elitefts.com.